Tess walked up the steps of the university building with a purposeful stride. She had been looking forward to her private meeting with Professor Kenneth, her college professor, all week. Their relationship had grown over the semester from teacher/student to something more complex. Kenneth was an incredibly handsome professor. His cobalt blue eyes seemed to look right through Tess as she sat in the front row of his class, eagerly trying to absorb every word. This was Tess's first year of college, and she was determined to make the most of it. She couldn't keep her eyes off Kenneth, and it was clear to everyone in the room that he had taken a shine to her, too. At the end of the semester, while gathering up her belongings, Tess looked up and noticed Kenneth standing in the hallway outside the classroom, watching her with those mesmerizing eyes. Tess's heart beat a bit faster. Kenneth approached Tess and asked her if she was free that evening. Tess blushed and replied that she was. The professor suggested they meet at a nearby cafe, and Tess eagerly agreed. When they met later that night, they shared stories and laughed together like old friends. At one point, Kenneth leaned over and gently kissed Tess. Instantly, a flurry of desire flooded through Tess's body. Tess noted the admiration on his face when he saw her as she entered his office. From the slight curl of his lips, she could see that he was pleased to see her. Although she had been nervous leading up to the meeting, she felt a different sort of excitement when she was in Kenneth's presence. He gestured for her to sit down, and when she did, she saw the desire in his eyes. She felt her face flushing with warmth, and her heart racing with anticipation. Kenneth moved closer as he spoke to her, his words soft and filled with desire, and she felt herself responding in kind. She could feel the heat radiating off of his body as he came nearer to her, and she felt an overwhelming urge to reach out and touch him. Tess had never felt anything so intense before. All of her senses were lit up with electricity as her body shuddered with pleasure. Click the link in the description to read the full story.